Hello everybody, Deluxe here, and today we're taking a look at COG from the new Transformers Siege War for Cybertron trilogy line. So let's take a look at COG. Yeah. He is a deluxe class figure, so he is not that. So he's pretty small, but he can get even smaller. And so here's a nice look at him. He's very nicely detailed. He's got nice silver paint. He's got a really nice head sculpt. Right there, looks really good. Nice silver paint for the visor, I guess. Pretty nice. He's got his Autobot insignia right there. Really simple detail on the feet here. Nice black. The nice black and blue stands out pretty nice. The red's pretty well painted as well. Nice paint here as well. Nice black guns. Very nicely detailed. The only bit of battle damage on COG is this little silver right here. So, I mean, it's like no battle damage. And on the back side, he looks like this. Very, very interesting back design. And right here, he's got a little bit of detail on the back of his head. So if you spin this around, he's got this weird face. If you wanted to do that. It's a thing. So now, from that, we'll go into articulation. Head, as you saw, is on ball, and can spin 360. No up or down or anything. I guess you could do this due to transformation. Arms can't spin 360. They can go out that far if you push the gun out of the way. If you don't push the gun out of the way, you can only about go that far with that. Hands do bend right there. They do spin, though, due to how the arms are. I guess if you point the arms out, you can get 360 rotation in there. Like that. No waist. Oh, never mind. There is waist. Swivel. 360. Right there. He's got rotation up at the knee. At the top of the knee. Bend at the knee. Pivot at the feet. And, whoops, there goes his leg. He does pop apart pretty easy because he is a part former. A parts former, you know. Take off stuff and, yeah. Anyways, before we get into that whole thing, let's take a look at his accessories, which are right here. He comes with 2 guns, which is pretty nice. Nicely detailed guns. They look pretty nice. I like them. And yeah, you can take them. You can hold them, like there. So you can do that. You can post him on his arms, because he does have tabs, pegs here. On his feet. You can peg them onto these tabs. Well, not with the gun, but you could do something like that. He's got 2 on his back. So if you do want to, you could store COG's weapons right there on his back. So there you go. He does have these sections that pop out, so he'd be like a little stomach gun. Pew, pew, pew. That's more for his weapons thing, because he's pretty much just a weapon of parts for the Transformers, which is sad, but there you go. And for comparison, here is Siege Optimus Prime, Voyager class, and here is also Sludge from the Power of the Primes. So, COG is a little taller than Sludge here. At least I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name right. So there's that. Alright, now let's get down to transformation, and this is where I'm going to be looking at the directions, because the directions are confusing and not helpful, but they do kind of give me an idea of what I'm doing. I kind of get it, but again, it's just weird. I don't like part formers. I don't like the part forming thing. So why do I have him? Because my brother picked this guy up. He likes COG because of how he looks. He's got a cool face. And he looks cool. I mean, I'm not going to say he doesn't look cool, but I'm not a fan of part forming. I like actual, Transformers, not this parts thing. He's not a bag figure. He's probably the best out of the part formers of the Siege line right now, but I just don't like how everything just fall apart on him. It's not that great. I recommend getting the other ones. Unless you like COG, then go ahead. But me, not a big fan of COG. But, not bad. Good quality plastic. Again, good heft. Nice quality. Definitely worth the price. And, yeah. So, again, nothing against COG. I just don't like the part forming aspect of it. Just because I like Transformers transforming. So, and of that, let's get into his part forming. So first you're going to want to take his back section here and pop that off. It is very tight, at least on mine, and some parts may pop off during this take apart here. So hopefully, there we go. There we go, I got it. So first you have this. So we go into his two vehicle modes. So you take his head, spin that around, fold that down, take the arms, pop those off, put the guns right here, boom, yes, and then boom. Alright, there you have one of COG's little modes, which has a name. Don't remember the name. So now you take Wallace, I forget this one's name, I think this is Grummet. I just call him Wallace and Grummet. Sorry if that's not what that's actually called, but that's what I'm going to call him, Wallace and Grummet. So now you take this and you rotate it. No, you don't rotate it. You just take this back section here and you're going to fold that. You're going to take this and just fold that down right like that. And then you can take his little guns and you post those right here. And there you have them. I'm going to bring down the platform here just because they're tiny. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit more so we can see how that works. So now you have COG's little vehicles. Does it say in the directions what they're called? Let me just look really quick. No idea. So apologize that I don't know their independent names. I wasn't born in the 80s. I'm sorry, I don't know. But wasn't alive during the 80s, so I have no idea, the G1's names. But anyways, very nicely little vehicle. I mean, I like it. It's cool looking. You got a nice little, this is kind of like the bridge. We've got the little windows there, and he's got more little windows on the side. Wheels do roll really nicely. Again, you have ports here if you want to put extra weapons on this piece. Then you have his front section, his leg section here, which does have some nice orange colored right there. Nice big treads, nice little wheels here, and this, of course, does roll. But that's not all these can transform into. No. They can continue to transform into extra weaponry, I suppose. So, we'll start with the legs, I guess. So pop those off really quick and get into, well, I guess, oh yeah, there's one more thing I forgot to show. Is that you can hook, so there's a slot here and a tab here, and you can take both of these and lock it in to make one guy. And I like that. That's nice. So for size comparison with him, here is Siege Megatron. And they're pretty much the same length, like that. So there. Don't know if you can hear that outside, but my sister's here. So, separated, he is quite tiny. Very tiny. Alright. And they can form into weaponry, though again, I'm not the best at doing this, so I do apologize. So first off, you can kind of turn COG into a shield by taking these sections, folding them like that, pulling out this, and you have a shield. Alright. Let me just see. It's not exactly how you do it. Okay, there you go. So you just pull the head up, close that in, and they have a shield. And if you pull an Optimus, you can give him this thing, if you want. So there's that. Pretty simple one. Alright. And let's see, what else can you do with COG? So we can go to the legs. You want to take these, and again, see, very parts for me. You fold those in like that, and these become, well, feet. So if you want to, you can make guys taller, but because they have no middle tab, it's really difficult to actually do this. So, I mean, I guess you could do it this way and give Optimus skates. Okay, I gotta do this now. So you can give Optimus some rollerblades. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness. So, now Optimus is taller, and he's got some rollerblades. Okay. Okay, that's not what it really intended, but that is pretty funny. Okay, also, for the last one, I'm pretty sure this is the last one, you can take this and give some really big guns. So you're going to pull these out like this, and let's see, the directions are, again, very, very useful. Not really. Huh. Let's see. Okay. Well, I again apologize. I just don't get this part for me. I think the directions don't help at all. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, I figured it out. It's very, very basic. So you just take this, take the guns, take these tabs, hook them right here, and pull out this. And it really works better on Sideswipe because that's what it's showing here. But you can take, I'm just going to use Optimus because I have him available. And you pull this little slot there, hook that in, and you can have these. So you can give Optimus some extra guns on his back. Okay, so that's, again, pretty simple. Poor COG is all torn apart everywhere. And let's see, the last thing it shows you can do with him is, so you want to take his legs here, reattach them. So let's get COG's, let's get his parts reformed here a little bit. So we'll get these all folded out, like that. And then you're going to spin it around, literally, you just spin it around, and then you're going to take this tab, put it in here, and as the directions show, just fold it. That's it. That's literally what the directions say. So, you can do this. I don't really know what that is, a really big gun, I guess, and then, you know, with all these other parts, you can give Optimus some extra firepower, because he's just going to have extra firepower now, because why not? So he can give Optimus all of COG's weaponry, and transform COG here into a shield, pull that out, put it into Optimus's hand, and then give Optimus his gun, and there you go. You have Optimus all armored up, and COG everywhere on Optimus here. So poor COG, torn apart to be used as just accessories for the other Transformers. And yeah, that's pretty much it for COG here. I mean, he's just pieces of a Transformer, you know. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for COG. And yeah, again, not a huge fan of it, but again, as you can see here, he's pretty easy to just hook back together and ready to go. And he probably is really good for battle damage purposes because, you know, he can have his arm blasted off and his leg blasted off. But yeah, there you go. That has been a look at COG from the new Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy line. Again, not the biggest fan of him, but again, as you saw, I had some fun with him anyways. So if you're a fan of COG, pick him up. But for me, But you can do it. But again, you can have pretty good amount of fun with him, and he can be used for weapons. So if you just want some weapon accessories, there you go. Alright, that has been a look at COG, and I'll see you on the next video. Until then, have a great day, and bye everybody!